Alright, I figured honest trailers won't do the new Matrix, or they haven't done it yet, so we're gonna watch the first 3 movies for honest trailers now, since I haven't watched it yet, so let's might as well.
Fine, we'll do the freaking Matrix.
Fine!
From the Wachowski brothers, siblings, comes the mind-blowing sci-fi game changer and the 2 sequels that took a huge steaming dump on it, The Matrix and its sequels. Prepare for the most original sci-fi franchise since Star Wars that ultimately went all Jar Jar Binks on itself. Kinda like Star Wars. Relive all the awesome moments you loved from the first film, the one sequence you liked from the second, and absolutely nothing from the third.
Absolutely.
Jack into The Matrix, a virtual reality simulation of the late 90s, full of flip phones, pay phones, mini discs, outfits straight out of a Marilyn Manson video, and AOL screen names.
This is A-Pop, Switch, and Cypher. Tank, and his big brother Dozer.
You've got mail.
Watch as one hacker named Neo, which is an anagram for one, becomes the one who can only make one facial expression. But he's not alone. Meet Trinity, the love of Neo's life, and Morpheus, the other love of Neo's life.
What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. It is this feeling that has brought you to me.
You are the one, Neo. I've spent my entire life looking for you.
I'm hearing the music now.
This will feel a little weird. He is the one.
Gotcha.
Get a room, you two. Together, they'll face off against Agent Smith, a villain so cool. They just copied him a bunch of times instead of coming up with another cool bad guy. Watch as these two battle in this awesomely choreographed kung fu fight. Then in this CGI bullshit. And then in this Dragon Ball Z ripoff. Kamehame? Nah. Journey to the Matrix, a world of limitless possibilities that had audiences everywhere questioning their own existence. And then Journey to Zion, a world of sweaty cave raiders. Really? We're gonna spend half of this trilogy here? Can we just watch some bullet time again?
Give us bullet time.
Nice. So settle in for a film that spawned 1,000 imitators, from its effects, to its tone, to its wardrobe, to its own sequels. And prepare for the thinking man's action franchise that got stuck way too far up its own ass by the end of part 2.
While the sense of function
Oh,
was
God,
obviously
yeah.
fundamentally flawed, thus creating the otherwise contradictory systemic anomaly that, if left unchecked, might threaten the system itself. Ergo,
Ergo.
those that refuse
I have no idea what he's talking about. Is it too late for me to take the blue pill? Starring Kung Fu Jesus, female Keanu Reeves, Lawrence and the Machine, White Chicks, The Boracle, Where It All Went Wrong, Jaden's Mom, The Last Spoonbender, Mr. Ambient, Mormons, Squidward, and Monica Bellucci. Just kidding. Big. The Matrix and its sequels. You know it's a bad sign when your video game and direct-to-DVD cartoon are better than your movies.
Goodbye.
That was pretty good, Screen Junkies. That was a good honest trailers. I like that. It made sense for them to do all 3 movies together. They could have done them separately, probably, but it just made sense for them to do it that way. That way you can kind of make fun of the other 2 and really hype up the first one, because it's the best one. But I like Matrix Reloaded too. Matrix Reloaded is really fun. I saw that like multiple times in theaters. It takes a minute to get through that first little part when they're at Zion, but it's just awesome to watch. And yes, I like the Burly Brawl, the fight between Neo and all the Agent Smiths. Had never been done before that. You know, as far as putting Agent Smith's face on other actors' faces and fighting Neo, it was dope. I mean, it did turn into a CGI mess, but Revolutions outdid that when it came to the CGI mess in that movie. So, you know, it is what it is. I talk a little bit about how I probably would watch Matrix Resurrections before Revolutions. Maybe. Only because there are maybe more things I like in Resurrections than I like in Revolutions. Revolutions was just kind of like, after Reloaded, I just expected so much more. And the end fight between Neo and Smith is okay. It's just a CGI mess. The whole flying fight is just kind of lame. I don't know. That's just me. Just some of my thoughts. If you haven't heard it already, check out my thoughts and my reaction on the Matrix Resurrections pitch meeting, which was hilarious, very funny. I'm waiting for Screen Junkies to do their honest trailer for Matrix Resurrections, so maybe they're getting back from, break, and that's why they're putting out all these compilations of MCU and DC movies, honest trailers. I don't know. So once that does come out, I will do a versus between honest trailers and pitch meeting, because it's my thing. I like to do it. So look for that when it comes out. Thanks for watching as always, members, subscribers, watchers. I appreciate you guys. To my Hypercrew members, Brian Tidwell, Steve-O, Slepnir-Milner, K6013, Daniel Lopez, Kratos, Richie Chester, and Arnon Steelpelt. I appreciate you guys for choosing that top tier crew, so thank you so much. Check out the description for more content creators and the videos that they have to offer. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys on the next video.